Keeping the pigs healthy is key. To do that, it is essential to know about diseases that may occur in the herd. All staff working with pigs should be able to spot the symptoms of common diseases and alert the manager or vet as appropriate. Treating pigs quickly with suitable medication is the next step. Prevention is obviously better than cure, and having a herd health plan will help to minimize disease incidences. Pigs of all ages are susceptible to intestinal diseases, and diarrhea is a sign common to nearly all such disorders. Transmission of infectious agents that cause intestinal obstructions is by the fecal-oral route. At least 16 different etiological agents, including bacteria, viruses, and parasites, can cause primary intestinal diseases. The best advice for a farmer who has no experience in pig farming would be to start small. Should loss occur, it should be one that does not completely set you back. The size of land available should also be considered. Few pigs will occupy less land than a big number of pigs. Keeping a big number of pigs in a small area will contribute to faster spreading of diseases and higher death rates. Pigs are kept in piggeries. The size of a piggery constructed will depend on the number of pigs to be kept by the farmer. A large, spacious pen is suitable for a large number of pigs and vice versa. For good profit, a farmer should keep not less than 10 pigs. It would take about 14 months to realize returns on investment on pig farming in Kenya, which also depends on the number of pigs reared.
There's something called mange, which you find it in their skin, flaky and whatever. It's not serious, but you don't like to see a pig that's not looking pink and nice. You want to see your pigs looking healthy. They get small infections here there, and we manage it very well here. There's some medicine. There's a vet who comes once in a while when we call him and as and when we want him. And he also comes once in a while just to do his rounds in case there is anything.
The housing should be washed and dried between each batch of sows weaned. If this is not possible, it should be done at least once a month. If the sows are confined individually, the rear of the pens is best slated to allow urine to drain away. Also remember to collect the feces every single day. Diseases are frequently the largest cost burden in pig production, causing major losses and inefficiencies. Modern pig production with all-in, all-out by room building, or preferably site, has been developed to reduce the pathogen challenge to pigs from other pigs. It also depends on good cleaning and disinfecting between each batch to prevent carryover in the buildings, and if this is not achieved, disease will increase. Even in more continuous production systems with larger and more endemic disease problems, reducing the challenge to pigs from the buildings by good cleaning will have a huge impact on disease levels. In acute disease outbreaks, cleaning is an integral part of control, while in chronic situations, improved cleaning leads to better growth and lower medication requirements due to lower disease infections. Disinfectants should be used to kill both harmless and disease-producing organisms. They act either as bacterial poisons, coagulate bacterial protein, or act as oxidizing or reducing agents. Antiseptics normally prevent bacterial multiplication and are used for cleaning skin or wounds. Some disinfectants in a more dilute form may act as antiseptics.
Second and third, they need clean room, dry, and you know the way pigs are, they are messy. They will do their dung and everything in the same place they sleep. So we try as much as possible to use wheat straws to make for them beds. And they seem to know it. Where there's wheat straw, they don't do anything, they sleep. They lie there. So you have to keep up with cleanliness. We have to sanitize the place. We actually disinfect all the time. There's a product we buy, it's imported, which we have to powder it all over so that it keeps away flies. And just like your home, you want a clean place. Yeah. Like the boys, they know. And then we have to sanitize our feet. Just like the dairy farm I'm sure you have come from. Especially you've come from another farm. So it's risky. We don't know what was there.
If we compare pig farming with other livestock rearing, then the advantages of pig farming are extremely high. The growth rate of the pig farming business is very high. Within a short span of time, farmers can increase the quantity of their pigs because one pig gives birth to more than 10 piglets at one particular time. Another great advantage of pig farming is that farmers can start with a small amount of money, which reduces their financial burden. A farmer must make sure the feeds are readily available, and if possible, a farmer should make their own bag of feeds. A bag of pig feed costs more than 3,000 Kenyan shillings in the market. Feeds take up 80% of pig production costs. Farmers can make their own feeds and sell surplus feeds to other farmers. What they need to know is the ratios of mixing the different ingredients. Pig feed should be of high quality to ensure the pigs grow to a desired weight for the market. Piglets do not take much in terms of solid feed because they get all their nutritional needs from their mother's milk. To ensure piglets get enough milk from suckling during the early stages of growth, farmers should give the sows adequate and balanced feed to ensure they produce adequate milk for the piglets. At 3 weeks after farrowing, the farmer should castrate all male piglets and start to feed them solid feeds. Feed formulation is not easy, especially for small-scale farmers due to the lack of raw materials and the technical know-how of how to prepare their feeds. For farmers keeping a few pigs, it is advisable they buy feeds from reputable companies who are known to make quality feeds. However, such farmers can reduce their feed costs considerably if they formulate supplementary feeds like sweet potato vines. However, for farmers who want to keep many pigs, it makes economical sense to make their own feeds as long as they get the right raw materials for feed formulation.
Piggery is hard in the beginning before you get used to it because they will farrow, one sow will farrow 16, 14, 10, then you don't seem to understand what to do. Some of the little piglets may not want to feed. What do you do? And the feeds. Before you start piggery, you must know where the feeds will come from. You must have a cushion, knowing if I don't get, because you don't have money yet, you're growing it, yeah? So you must know where your feeds will come from. And that's why this year we've done so much barley down here and yellow maize, because that's the steady. So next year, God willing, I'll have no issues with feeds. All I'll need to buy is sunflower, maybe soya, omena, which we go as far as Kisumu. And sometimes they bring for you omena, it's already not fresh, not good, or rather it's overstayed. So it's risky for your animals.
Farrowing and care of newborn piglets is a key aspect in pig production. A farmer should aim for the sow to farrow as many times as possible with minimum piglet losses. Piglets are mostly lost through death caused by trampling by the sow. It is for this reason that sows are confined in specialized pens to prevent trampling. Mixing sows and their litters in group lactation pens after initial period of 7 or 14 days induces behavioral changes in sows and piglets compared to housing them in farrowing crates during lactation. To accomplish this, farmers can erect fixed or removable guardrails to divide the pen and keep the sow to one side. They might fear that the sow may not be able to get enough exercise, but the suckling period of 6 to 8 weeks is relatively short. It is in fact more strategic to keep the sow confined with her litters. Farmers can further develop the pen into single or double row units as the number of sows and piglet increases. The building can be extended to accommodate 2 to 4 more sows by adding 2 pens for fattening at one end every time a farrowing pen is added to the other end. Semi-covered manure alleys along the outside walls should be separated from the rest of the pen. This arrangement will allow the rainwater to help flush away the waste into the drain channel and onto the manure pit, which must have the capacity to contain this water.
One pig from farrowing to selling will consume about 7,800 to 8,000 each. And selling it will be 230 shillings farmer's choice per kilo dead weight. So if it is 80 kilos times 230, then you also get a bonus from farmer's choice when it's graded. Yeah. So I guess because it's many safari moja, that is where you get that the profit from. Yeah, it's good business if you do it right way and put back the money where it belongs. It's a good business. Yeah, it's a good business.
That's all we had for you today on Smart Pigs. Until next time, keep it KTN Farmers TV.